This is a smoker. This is a really important tool for beekeepers. The reason that beekeepers smoke a hive, there's two reasons. The first reason is that bees do most of their communication through smell. So they have something called an alarm pheromone that they send out if they believe a predator is coming to the hives. So if you go to a hive and it smells a little bit like bananas, that's actually the smell of that alarm pheromone, you know they're a little bit irritated with you. To light a smoker, I like to use horse manure or cow manure. You want to use any sort of fuel that doesn't burn too hot, has a nice cool burn, and makes a thick smoke. So this is horse manure. And in order to catch that on fire, I use newspaper. I take newspaper and wad it up, light the tip of the paper, and stuff it inside of the smoker. I then get a really hot flame going, and I begin feeding my fuel on top of that flame. I like to use a variety of different sizes. I like to use big chunks and little chunks. And you can fill the entire smoker up with fuel. And you get a nice cool smoke to use inside of the hive. So when smoking a top bar hive, you want to make sure and smoke all of the entrances. That's where the guard bees are. So I'm smoking the entrance of the hive. A hive may have multiple entrances. I'm smoking the top because sometimes there's a little entrance here in the top bars. I will then smoke the back of the hive. The brood nest in a top bar is up here up front by the entrance. Then it goes honey, and then back here in the back is empty space. So I lift off the top bar in the back and smoke the hive. And then I wait a little bit for that smoke to disperse within the hive. Because we live in New Mexico, it's very dry most of the year. So smoker safety is very important. Make sure that you're always lighting a fire on top of something that is not flammable, like a piece of metal. Be careful where you put your smoker. You don't want to ever put it on top of dried leaves because you might start a fire that way. And when you're done with your smoker, make sure to extinguish it. Either dig a hole and put the burning embers inside of that hole and cover it up, or extinguish it with water, or put it inside a metal canister until it extinguishes.